Almost 1 year ago, I bought an old 45-foot narrowboat to renovate with my boyfriend Mike and turn into our tiny, floating, off-grid home. Since then, we've ripped out the interior, repainted, installed new windows and much more, sharing the highs and the lows here with you along the way. Subscribe if you'd like to join us on our journey to narrowboat living. We are currently on our way to the boat to go and tackle my most dreaded project, to be honest. I started it last year, last summer, and then just didn't finish. So we're gonna go and try and finish it this weekend together. Before we could head to the boat and get started, we had to drop off our new diesel heater at our storage unit. More on the diesel heater install in another video. We also had to pick up some oxide paint for the nasty job we were about to embark on. If you can guess what that job is before this video continues, drop your guess in a comment below. If you guessed that we're working on our engine bay, you were right. Our dusty, rusty, wet, oily engine bay. Last year I spent some time hunched over in there scraping any loose rust that I could and cleaning the oil from under the engine. But as you can tell, I never finished it, and now it's in pretty bad shape. Do the rest. That is what it looks like with all the dirt and grease, and that's after degreaser. So yeah, this is a dirty, cramped project that isn't very fun, but that's the thing with renovations. On TV or YouTube, you tend to see 20 minutes of a renovation each week, and usually it's the fun projects, the funny moments, the laughter, the jokes.
Right, what we need to do is we need to go and get a bag and we're going to clean all these gutters out because they're full of stuff and they're not draining properly.
What you sometimes see in a 20-minute time lapse is usually days of work on something that isn't satisfying to do or film. So if you hope to do your own reno or tiny home build in the future, be prepared to spend a lot of your time on stuff that isn't fun or satisfying, it's just essential. It can be messy, boring, and honestly a pain in the neck to do projects like this renovation, but it's all a part of the process. You sure it's welded?
Oh, well, I've just tried to lift it. I mean, it might be bolted in. I can't get to it. I really get my head around electrics by doing it at the cave, the workshop. So then I can do it here.
Thank you, babe. Because I have not been getting my head around. Well, that's a lie. That's a lie. I've done a lot of research. I just haven't done any hands-on electric work yet.
I don't like doing this in the dark.
What have you done?
I found some sort of pump, I don't know what it is. So I started pushing it down and it was making noise. So I was like, I wonder what this does then. I wonder if it was the old stone greaser or something. Before they moved it. And it's something to do with oil and I just got oil all over my shoes.
Oh no.
It just went at me. God, it stinks out here.
What is that? Oh, it just hit me. What is that smell? Yeah. The engine bay is not the most fun place to work.
Well, I like it.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah, look at all that. Let's get some goggles. Look on my face.
Okay, I'll go and grab some.
And my coffee.
Got your coffee.
Once I've done this, you can hoover it up.
Yep.
And then we've got to scrape the rest of the stuff out there, and then all the water needs to come out again.
Okay.
There's not much left.
So this is the state of the engine bay right now.
This is also the
Steps going right over the engine.
And they're all Dexian, which if anyone is old enough to remember the metal Meccano, that's pretty much what it is.
Says the old man over there. And so...
Welcome.
And then, as you can see, we've got some water in the side.
Only about an inch of it, it's not terrible.
And lots of rust. I've already
mostly
used rust converter on the walls last year, but then I never finished this engine bay at all. So we've got this mess to clear up today. And it's pretty much the same on this side.
Slightly different because there's a battery in the way.
This is the box that had the batteries in, but we can't seem to move it, so we think it might be bolted or welded down.
No idea that it's welded. I
Yeah.
have a feeling it's welded.
So we might have to just keep that. Yeah.
It's a shame, really. Although, actually, it is a good thing because it's timber inside. I mean, you might be able to renew the timber inside, you might be able to just leave it and paint it.
Let's crack on then. It's really dusty though.
It's not coming near me, it's trucking it that other way. That's legs. Ow! Thanks for getting there.
It's more complicated as usual with the boat, with this boat. And I'm gonna get in there in a sec and just put it all into bags. Well done, babe.
I just wish they made it big enough. 6'4" in here. Great. Oh, there's loads of stuff under the engine.
Serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I scraped so much crap out from under that engine last time.
Oh, we might be able to get down there.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think we've got a diesel leak.
No.
Yeah, there.
How did you see that?
I noticed it earlier. This is the diesel filter. And that's the oil filter.
So we have a diesel leak.
Yeah, I think that's why every time we clean it out, it gets black in here.
Yep.
Because it's not just oil. Well, diesel is oil, but it's diesel, not anything else. Which
Yeah, because I cleaned
will explain.
under this engine.
Yeah, because it should only be water in here, really, because it's because of the rain. Well, I can see it's here.
Okay, so how do
Diesel
we...
on there.
Is it fixable?
Yeah. Just don't know if it's fixable today. I think that's your drain plug, which seems like it's going to snap off. When we've done this, I think we'll give it a service as well.
I think it needs it.
New filter, oil, and an oil filter. Yeah, it's just dripped in there.
You got this.
We actually don't have any strength to pull your arms up because your legs are buried over there. Oh, okay, that would explain the leak under there then.
It would, wouldn't it?
Well, it's diesel, it's definitely 100% diesel. Yeah, I'll also try and do the bilge pump as well.
Yeah.
I have to pull it out of the way anyway.
Okay, well we do need to, yeah, we do need to fix it. So that it's on auto again.
Yep.
And we don't have to keep manually turning it on.
Yeah, it will be. Once we finish the boat, it will be on auto anyway. It's just because I got a little trigger happy and I cut loads of wires to get rid of stuff. Thought I had kept the bilge pump wire, I realised I did not. I had to rewire it to a solar controller for our little top-up solar panel. And it just means that we have to turn it on and off all the time. But I can wire it back up to a proper switch.
My handyman.
My little videographer over there.
That's me. We know our roles.
Yeah, we do. I do the work and you watch.
No.
I know what's going on.
Oh,
No,
please.
I'm joking. Okie dokie. Let's crack on then.
Yeah, we got this. I'm gonna
Yes, you are.
shovel
Hurry up.
this muck into
Both
bags.
sides. Oh, and the middle. That
It
section
won't
there.
even focus. Ah, that.
It's funny.
Yeah.
The more we go on the boat,
Yeah.
the more and more confident I am
Yeah?
doing things like this.
Good.
It's random, though, isn't it?
No, it's not random. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think I feel any more confident. I think I do feel a little bit more like practical. And I think I feel a little bit more comfortable with getting my hands dirty.
Oh.
Literally. I still don't feel like super capable.
Even though you're super R. Yeah. This is because it went up against the shaft and burnt it.
What? What's happened? Oh, there's a hole.
Yeah. So I've got to cut it and just move it up. Yeah, I've got to take it apart and just clean it all up and put it back again. Did it last year, we'll do it again this year because the oil keeps getting in there. But that's now we found it's because it's a diesel. We've got a diesel leak. So
Man.
which is bad because you've got to pay for diesel.
Yep.
It's not bad, it just drips every sort of like hour. But it's still a drip.
I can't believe I'm 29 tomorrow. Oh, my last year of my 20s. And I'm spending it renovating a really old rusty boat. I feel like I should make a bucket list of all the things I want to do before I reach my 30s. I feel some kind of way about turning 30 in a year. I know it's not yet. But it's like weird having 1 year left of your 20s. Because then it just officially feels like once I reach 30, like boom, my youth is gone. It's nice. It's nice because I have a good feeling about my 30s.
Yeah.
Like I think it's going to be good, a good decade. But it doesn't change the fact that my 20s will officially be gone, that youth will be gone, and
Yeah.
you know. Well, we might be doing a mucky job, but at least we've got a nice sunset.
And the moon's cool as
So the plan now is to basically just use our lamps and get in the engine bay and just paint back tan.
well,
Just, you know, cover as much of the rust as possible with back tan, which is rust converter, and just hope for the best.
pretty much.
We did try to, we went out for like an hour trying to find an hour and a half trying to find places that sold rust converter because we're not prepared. And we couldn't find anywhere. So, well, we found one 250ml tube of rust converter, so we're going to try and use that.
Right, tell you what, you turn that light on.
Oh, they work?
Just try it.
We have light. Oh.
Yeah. Don't know how long it's going to last for, because it's only got 2 bars.
Oh no.
But for now. A very light. Yeah.
So this is the stuff that we managed to get our hands on. So we're gonna, yeah, it's so small. But we're gonna use this on as much of the rust as we can and see how we go.
Just about 250 that we had, and probably about 250 as well, so probably had about 500. We've managed to do pretty much the whole engine bay. That one down there.
You guys, looks like this.
See the bits that we've done. Most of this is paint still, but it's gone over and scraped it and everything.
Yeah. So this is gonna convert the rust into a paintable surface. So it goes on like a purple colour and then it turns black.
And then we've done the outside as well.
Yep. So we'll see what it's like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back for day 3 of working on the engine bay, and unfortunately the Hammerite rust converter has gone off, but the Bactan hasn't, has it?
No.
So what are we going to do about that?
I don't
Do
know.
we just remove it?
At the
and go straight
moment,
off?
no, we'll leave it on there. It will eventually cure. It's because it got quite cold last night, so I don't think it actually had the temperature to actually go off. So we've got the heater on. We'll put it over there, just trying to heat some of it up for the day. And what we'll do is we'll paint the sides that were done last year by you.
Yep.
And paint the bits that have gone off, basically.
Yeah.
Most of it was paint anyway. It was just the odd bits of rust.
Are you looking at the lens or the?
I don't know anymore. It's there, isn't it? Not
Yeah.
there. Sorry.
Always look at the lens.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, we're also going to measure the pulley and then send those photos to the electrician, because we were going to do the electrics ourselves, and then we've got a bit more of a deadline than we thought, and so we decided it might be best to outsource some of the things that we're really unconfident with, and one of those things would be the electrics. So we're going to try and outsource those, hopefully to the electrician who we're sending these photos to today, so we will see. But yeah, for reference guys, this is the Bactan, the purple parts, that hasn't gone off. I don't know whether it's focusing. There we go. And it's the same on the other side. But all of the black has gone off.
All the way down there. Because I stopped halfway.
Yeah, it's just that the Hammerite is the stuff that has gone off, turned black. The purple stuff is the Bactan, so it's a different brand. That hasn't gone off. So we'll have to see how that goes.
But we have all these to paint under here.
Yeah, we have the walls, the yellow and black walls to paint, so we can get on with that. But yeah, we want to, before the electrician comes, we kind of want to redo the garage area because the electrics are going to go this side. So before they are installed, we need to take off the old wood lining the walls, insulate, and also replace all of this. And maybe, hopefully, also redo these steps, because these steps are really old and awful, and yeah, they're very squeaky.
And they're only held together with the brackets that I made.
Yeah, they're only held
through.
together with those brackets, but we kind of need to weld the brackets.
Well, I need to redo this completely and made all this out of Dexian, and I need to basically re-weld it all.
Yeah, so it's quite a lot to do for this garage area. I think of all of the areas on the boat so far, this is the area that is requiring the most work, right? Would you say?
Yes.
It's a lot of work, this garage, but I'm hoping that now that we have the deadline for the electrician to come, which is in 1 month's time, hopefully that will give us the push and the deadline that we need to get most of this garage space done.
But it says don't apply it temperatures below 5 degrees.
Yeah, so that...
Last night it was at least 0.
Yeah. So we aren't quite sure what to do with the engine bay, whether we can paint over the back tan that hasn't turned black or not. So we are kind of procrastinating. I have lost the will to live. Mike is doing things with electrics.
I'm just stripping most of the electrics up. I started doing a couple of months ago and thought actually I will carry on doing them. Oh, it's a flipping bolt. Well, that's not even healthy. Okay.
Yeah, he is taking stuff, well, I can't really get a good angle from here, but he's taken apart some of the electrics.
Yeah. Just the stuff we don't really need, if I'm honest. Like, he had a 600 watt inverter, which it's the old style inverter, but it wasn't a charger inverter, it's just a standard inverter.
Yeah.
But 600 watts not going to power anything, really.
Yeah, we're basically procrastinating.
Yeah, basically. I was
Big
just trying to clear time.
But at least Mike does like kind of productive procrastination, because we do need to do this. I just do unproductive procrastination and just stand there and stare at the work and hope that it just magically does itself.
And it does, because I'm doing it. Can I have my pliers, please?
Where are they?
In my tote.
Which is the big one.
Little one. The big one. This one become yours
This
now,
one's
is it?
my tote. It's my tote now.
Mine is yours. Yours is mine. Have you got any tools I can use on the boat? I'm gonna steal the whole bag.
Started painting with floor paint, but it isn't going on that well. So we're going to paint oxide on instead, because it was a lot thicker. Yeah, after I spilled it in my car, I was taking no chances.
No, you weren't. Yeah, you did spill it in your car, didn't you? There's like nothing left.
So after about 3 hours of procrastination and one McDonald's trip, we have given up and come to McDonald's. because that's what you do when everything is going wrong. We've decided to crack on and paint most of the engine bay in grey oxide, and we're going to leave these sections on the floor to figure out another day, I think. Sometimes I look at this boat and I think, what a load of junk. So I have been feeling towards the end of last year, start of this year, kind of burnt out by this project, but I'm definitely getting back into the swing of things and feeling like I want to spend more time on the boat again, and I want to just get stuck in more again. I was definitely letting Mike take the lead in the last few times that we've been here and kind of slacking off, but I am heading towards the boat as soon as I get out of the car right now. I'm going to go walk over to the boat and practically finish the engine bay. I want to back tan that floor again, just in case, and then paint over the oxide. And then over the next couple of days, which I probably won't show you in this video, but over the next couple of days, then I will come back and also paint the floor. So we should have a very different engine bay to show you. Thanks for watching, and big thanks to Nick for buying us coffee last week. We really appreciate anyone that buys us coffees, as the money either goes into this build or it goes back into this vlog on equipment like my camera and my mic, so that I can keep improving these videos for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, watch this one next to see me plan our boat layout in SketchUp.